We are joined again by Dr. Lauren Stegman, a radiation oncologist with Phoenix Cyberknife, and he's brought along one of his patients. This is Joan Turner, also a cancer survivor. Great to see you.
Thank
Joan,
you.
tell us your story. What happened? How did you go in to see Dr. Stegman?
Well, it was a long process, but I'll try to make it short. I had been suffering for, excuse me, stomach cramps for like a year and a half, and I just kind of put it off. I thought maybe it was just gallstones. I finally had to go to my doctor because the pains were severe. And she did some testing and sent me to an oncologist, and from there I went to a cancer surgeon. And
because you found that it was a tumor,
right? It was a tumor. I had a PET scan and it was a tumor. And at first he didn't know if he could take it out or not, but he decided to go ahead and try to see, I think he wanted to look at it and see what the...
So you went through surgery.
I did go through surgery, and he was not able to take it out because it was real near vital organs that, that it would...
And Dr. Stegman, when the doctor went in, and this was a doctor who you knew very well, and you as well, very reputable doctor, what did he find?
So they knew beforehand that the tumor was very close to some very important blood vessels that go to the intestines. And that's probably why you were having all that pain. And they definitely did the right thing to try to get the tumor out, because this type of tumor, if it can be taken out, that's the best way to go. But when they were in there, they could see that you couldn't tell beforehand, but that it was too involved and that it would have been too dangerous to try to take it out. So they just stopped.
So what did they do, John? What did they do now?
Well, they sent me to, my surgeon highly recommended Dr. Stegman at the Phoenix Cyberknife. And so that's where I went. And my experience there was really great. I mean, they gave me hope. They explained everything, how the radiation worked, and it was really a piece of cake. There was no pain and very little side effects.
So what treatment did you do on Joan?
So Joan had radiosurgery, not with our Cyberknife machine, but with the other one. And it was about 5 sessions, about 15 minutes per session over 1 week. And what was just incredible to me, and why I wanted Joan to share her story, was that within that week of treatment, the pains completely went away.
Wow.
Absolutely, they did.
So every time you ate, you were saying you were into some...
It was kind of that kind of a pattern, yes.
Yeah, and then to go in and have your pain go away.
I had pain for so long, I couldn't believe that the pain was gone.
How do you feel today?
I feel great.
Wow, and 6 months ago was her last treatment.
Yeah.
How is she looking? How is she doing?
So far, terrific. The fact that her pain's still gone. We got the first set of PET scans about 2 months ago now, and the tumor had shrunk almost to half, if I recall correctly, and it was no longer lighting up. And these kinds of tumors are known that they can take a long time to shrink. So we're going to keep watch. We have another scan set for about a month and a half from now, and we'll keep going.
What stage was Joan at when she got to you?
So Joan's tumor was unresectable, but it was small and only localized in that, relatively small, and was only localized in that one area. So it had not looked like it had spread. But it was called a sarcoma, and sarcomas that are unresectable and involved deep in the body are classified as being a stage 3 like this.
Wow. So you must just feel remarkable to know
I
that
really
you were able
do,
to get...
and I'll tell you, when I found out that it had shrunk, I think everyone at Cyberknife, they were just as happy about it as I was.
He was pretty happy when he was sharing it.
They really cared, and
Yeah.
they did a magnificent job, I think.
Well, you look fantastic, and we're going to continue to pray and wish you well as you go on this journey, because it is a journey for the entire family. Let's give you some information. If you have any questions for Phoenix Cyberknife and Radiation Oncology Center, we want you to email them. The email address is right there on your screen, info@pcroc.com. They're located at 4611 East Shea Boulevard. That is in Phoenix. Give them a call, 602-497-0605, or visit them online at phoenixcyberknifecenter.com.